Stony Brook, Billy Cosh. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning, Rob.
Congratulations. Good morning. Congratulations to you and your guys. Golden Apple Trophy back at Stony Brook for a second year in a row. Just talk about seeing some of the photos and the videos. Talk what it meant to you and to your guys. More importantly, winning that trophy again.
Yeah, found a way to win the game. We got better as the game went. All three phases contributed to the win on Saturday, which was great. Our second half was really good. Our first half, especially on offense, was not good. Our defense played well the whole game, kept us in the game, had a few explosive plays in the first half. We calmed them down in the second half, which was good. We created two takeaways, which is great. We had zero on offense. You can't turn the ball over, so that's good to see. Was better with time possession. We made some kicks. Mike Menino did a nice job kicking the ball for us. Made two field goals there, one before half to make it 10-6. So it was better in the second half, but just really in the first half, our offense in the red zone, we were moving the ball at a decent rate. Just didn't score touchdowns. We got to find ways to do that here. The bye week can get better.
Well, you certainly were able to. You ran off 27 unanswered points there in the third quarter into early fourth. You've touched on it a little bit there in your opening comments, but what was it technical adjustments or more mentality adjustments? What was the biggest change to you? Because you guys certainly dominated the second half of that game.
Our mentality, our quarterback played better. That was really the answer. Zealous calmed down, made plays, made routine plays, started running the ball, get a little more physical. That helped. To be honest with you, they do a great job on defense, number one, but we just started executing, started playing a little bit more physical, especially at that quarterback position. Your quarterback's better, your team's better. And if he's consistent, we're consistent. So that's part of the position he plays. He signed up for it, and he played a lot better in the second half, which is great to see. And it really kind of sprinkled over to the defense side of the ball. Special teams started playing together and got some takeaways, which was good. Got some good field position as well. So that was great to see. Just the first half, we got to start a little bit faster.
Chris has played a lot of football. I mean, people remember from his time at Hampton, but he's new to your system. He seems to have, as you said, the last couple of weeks, really his numbers have been outstanding. How have you seen him? Is he getting more comfortable with you and your system, and how have you seen that grow over his time there?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's starting to obviously understand the why of the system, not just running plays. I think before he was just running some plays and not understand the intention of the play caller or what we're trying to accomplish as a team. So I think, the more he plays for us, the better he'll get. He's still got things to clean up, whether it's in the throw game, decision-making, but, he'll make plays. There's no question about that. And he's starting to become more consistent, which is good to see. And I'm proud of him. He's got to keep getting better. I think the guys around him are helping him. I think our O-lines played a lot better on Saturday. They played really well. Roland got going a little bit in the run game. Even our backup tailbacks did a nice job. So you can run the ball and then spray the ball around your receivers. You're a lot better at quarterback, and he's starting to understand the why, which is good for us.
You touched on Roland over 100 once again, but the other number that kind of jumped out at me, 61 yards in receiving. How is that a part of the game that you've worked with him on in the offseason to make him even more dangerous?
Yeah, we did it last year too with him. It helped us a little bit. When you get the ball on the perimeter to him, it takes some hits off him in the inside, and also he gets some one-on-one space plays out there on corners and safeties and even outside linebackers. So it was good to see him catch the ball in the back foot. He had a big third down conversion he caught, actually two, on some swing passes and made some guys miss and got some vertical yardage. So he did a really nice job there Saturday, caught the ball for us and created some explosive plays. And he's got to continue to do that. That's another element we have in our offense we got to use. We got to use the whole width of the field. That's critical for us. And for him to be involved in that element helps us a lot on offense.
And then you got a lot of you spread the ball around to a number of different receivers, but nice day from Des Williams.
Yeah.
A touchdown catch, 6 catches for 87. Just talk about the day that he had.
He had an outstanding game. I was really proud of him. He had a big catch on a vertical early in the game, but it was also a fourth down conversion that he could have had. And it was a tough catch, but he could have made it, and he was upset. But he responded. And then the next series, throw him a one-on-one fade ball. He makes a hell of a catch, puts his foot in bounds. Just to see that response for him was awesome. He works hard. He's gotten better every day. Year 2 in our system. I'm really proud of Des. When he's on, he's really, really good. He's physical, loves football, good teammate, just really proud of his day. Made a lot of competitive plays throughout his tenure, but really on Saturday, he really caught us in the game and made some big plays for us.
Let's switch over and talk a little bit about your defense. You all need 198 yards, only 10 first downs all day, and really battled up the rushing game, only 50 yards. What did you like about those guys' performance?
Yeah, all three levels played well. Daishier Clary had a hell of a game for us up front. I mean, he was disruptive, really disruptive. Done a nice job at the nose position. All our D lines played pretty well. Our linebackers all have played pretty well, and then our secondary played a lot better. Two guys. Bryson Parker really had a nice day in the back end, had a pick, but has some PBUs, has some open field tackles. He played a lot better. Miles McGoy is another guy that's kind of unknown. He's a corner for us. Does a great job. He's played really well this year for us. But really, just our defense. Coach Lewis and his staff and our players, they play with a good mindset. They had a couple big plays on us early, but we responded. Made them kick field goals, which I think is critical. We gave up a late touchdown with bad communication. We got to be better there in the back end. But overall, had a really good day. They got to build on that and build consistency, and we got Monmouth next, after this bye week. So that's the best offense we'll see all year. And so we got to prepare right, and get better. And I'm really proud of their day. They got to keep getting better.
Touchdown Daishier, 5 tackles, 3 for loss. Also had the big fumble recovery there at the one. Just you talked about, I think you used the word disruptive. Just talk about the season that he's had and what he means to your defense.
He's had an outstanding year. I've really been proud of him. He's come a long way. He's come a long way since I've been here, and he's got great talent. He's got great physical skill. He loves football. I've been really proud of him just as a head coach. And Coach Hammond, our D-line coach, does a great job with him and his whole D-line. He's got other guys, Sebastian Regis. Those guys help him, but he's very disruptive. He's very good with his hands, got good get-off, plays with the motor. He's very disruptive. So really proud of him. He's got to continue to elevate, help us. When he's on, we're pretty good in the D-line. He can make plays. He can make plays and get minus plays for us to set the offense back. So really proud of him. We'll continue to get him better, but really proud of him so far.
Touchdown Mike Menino, 46-yard field goal he had. He's had a couple of over 40 yards. You used a couple of different kickers with Enda, but what has he brought to you to be able to provide a long distance kicker, I guess, for lack of a better term?
Yeah, it's nice as an offensive coordinator, for Coach Davis to have that in your back pocket. He's got great leg talent, obviously, and has been very consistent for the most part. And he does a really good job. He's fearless. He's a young guy that doesn't act like a freshman. He's very competitive. And then as a touchback, or as a kickoff guy, he provides touchback value in it for our defense. So got great leg talent. He's young. He's only going to get better. But really proud of Mike. He got Player of the Week, obviously, so I'm happy for him that way. But he's got a lot of football left. He's got to keep getting better, but really proud of him. He's made some big kicks for us this year. A 49-yarder earlier in the year versus, I think it was Merrimack, was a huge kick. So got great talent. He's got to continue to get better.
And you touched on, you got this bye week ahead, halfway through the schedule. What's going to be the biggest focus for the week?
Fundamentals. We got to get back to fundamentals. Everybody talks about it, but we'll practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we get physical. Work fundamentals, starting on Monmouth a little bit, but also work on ourselves and our self-scout things that we're deficient at, but things we're also doing well and how do we excel at them more. We're going to look at those things. Our GAs are going to look at our self-scout on all three phases and present it to our coaches and see where we're at and see what we're doing well and see what we're not doing well and get better. And then a lot of our young players, we'll get some scrimmages with our young players too. I want to develop the younger group, and you always want to consistently develop players. So we'll do that this week and then get to Monmouth the next week.
Sounds good. Billy, thanks so much for your time this morning.